All right, greetings, folks, and welcome to the stream. I'm Zaz. I am your host, and I am going to be. This is the final day of the Dot Big Bang Combat Jam, the first jam that we've done on itch.io. Having a lot of fun working on my very addictive prototype because of something else that I've been my very engaging prototype because of something else I've been completely unable to put down. Hello, Prefab Sprite. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Thank you. Okay. Let's start with Link. I did not put this on my task list, but thank you for bringing him up. Because I made this. And I basically did it using this custom NPC. You can even kind of tell, right? I love the head turns. Anyway, Jack LePlack. Speaking of, welcome, plaque. Um, welcome. Yes, thank you for joining me. So yeah, I made this link on. I'm calling him Linky, which was incidentally my nickname in high school. So it pulls it all together. I tried to make it Link, could not get it to stick. Everyone's like Linky. And that was my life. Anyway, a little tidbit about as we go through our day. Anyway, so made this guy, and basically, all right, I made some mistakes initially. Initially, I tried to because I was actually matching a skin tone that's on this other NPC. Let me pull up the project. I was matching. I guess I'll show you my bad clone that I was doing in here before I realized that this isn't going to work out the way I wanted to. Is I used this. You can kind of see blurry here, swimming tone NPC. And as we kind of go through today, so you'll see how far Link got. It's a little haphazard. Didn't get the arm or anything. It just worked on that chest. But the problem with the swimming ones is that you can't actually say turn the arm into half black and tattooed and covered in a bunch of other stuff because it's all linked to matching the skin color in the face. Which is useful and great if you want to just create some quick things. This would be a dope way to do it. Um, and maybe make other cosmetic stuff like that useful ones. So I started out here and I was basically just looking at, and the other thing that I liked about using this one is that it's actually, let me show you. So this one was designed, we'll look at this one. So that you have this, see, the switcher is never the thing that I think is going to be. So you've got these sliders, right? And there's a bunch of those on the different ones. And so what I did as I was building is I tried out a bunch of different hair and I just put it on the slider, just uploaded all of them and used the slider to decide what I liked. And that is how it's actually, I believe this witch's hair shape is the exact same one that, all right, let's look at the witch. Remember the witch, and then we'll go back to mine. You see it? You see the little curls? Yeah, that's what I based it on. Then I kind of went ham on the center part bangs that are sort of part of my things. But anyway, so this game, so what I did, or at least the correct thing to do, was to remix all of these parts. The thing that's right now you can't remix things you've remixed, which made it a little bit annoying to duplicate my different arm shapes. I had to like actually copy them over because I made them just a little chonkier than this sprite here. Just a little more heft. And so that's how we got this. But I actually used the swimwear chest to kind of get this look, and then just expanded everything out, made arms bigger, legs bigger, everything just kind of bigger. And then built the costume together. And that's how we got it. So if we look at how many pieces this is, we've got the hair, we've got the chest, that's a neck, made the neck bigger, face. Oh, I love face. It's funny how how easy it is. The remix of a remix bug. Right. It's gonna go away soon. It's just annoying right now. So if you're wondering what happened, that's what. You just have to remix it from the original source twice, which is hard when you're starting with remixes. What is this? These are my thick calves, I think. No, these are thighs. Thick thighs. And then this is probably I have to look up the name. Lower arm. Okay, yeah. Regular arms. I don't know. It felt like once I got into the flow, this felt very much like making a Minecraft skin. I could like feel myself falling back into the old patterns. That's the kilt thing. It could probably pull out more here so we don't have as much legs clipping through, but they kind of make me feel like it's in tatters and stuff like that, which sort of works. And yeah, so then what I did is I remixed all of them, put them in the slots here. So in custom NPC appearance, you have to get your copies, right? If you're doing the way I'm doing. So you get your copies in, mine, and then basically put all the right pieces in. And if you remix them, which basically I did by going to Heather Controlsy's profile. So if we go back and let's see here, one of the things we could do is, oh, this does this not have the remix button to go back? I guess it will on the thing. Anyway, if you go following Heather Controlsy. So this is where they're all NPC youth base. That's where you get all of those pieces. This is literally my process. This works very well, and you can see them all here. And then basically view and remix all of them. Then you put your pieces in. And then what happens is basically as I'm working on them in the voxel editor, I just come back and I refresh this game. And that's why I made a whole game where I can't move the camera or do anything besides look at this NPC. Because what it meant was, let's say we want like this to stick out, right? That's on the skirt, which was here, right? So let's say we want these to stick out. I will color picker. Just keep getting the wrong button. Color picker, and then like, yeah, something like that. Give it like a weird kind of, like they look like tassels. If you actually look in the game, it's clearly like projected on and it doesn't have any depth, but like they are supposed to be like kind of sticking out tassels. So this does sort of like complete the look and keep it from looking, I don't know, it looked very Link Tunic. But if I want to change the color, I have to change it in 2 projects. So we're not going to do that, for example. So now I save that. And then if I want to see that, how that looks, right, all I'm going to do is just refresh this game. But if I do it in the editor, I have to end a normal game where I didn't put it as the first thing the camera sees, which would have been the other option. Then I had to like move around every time I refreshed, and I didn't like it. So I built this. And if I were very smart, I would make like things where I could like play with the lighting and, basically things that look like the voxel editor, but with the whole thing in. But anyway, so that's how Link exists. And if you want Link in your game, I will drop I'll drop the link in the chat. Oh, link in the chat. It's like, because it's like, it's funny. And I'm Zaz Linkus. So it's like links in the chat. Yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, so you can actually, this is the NPC version. This is not rigged up. It is rigged up, but it's not a player character. And then the player character version you can find in the game, which I will do now. So that's going to be this one. And Punkarella Summers in the chat will tell me if the way I did this was absolutely, I removed my teleport platform. The way I did this was absolutely absurd. But wait, sorry, we're up here. But because I had this player character, so this is in my templates. I made a template out of it. This is how you would get it out of the game, right? Is you would remix it, click this guy, open the object editor, and then in entity sections, there would be something like this, and you'd need to say like unlink from, I think you'd have to say unlink from template and then create a new template. It thinks I changed a bunch of voxel objects. I wonder if they just numbered themselves or something. Anyway, I don't exactly understand. Anyway. Because they are the same objects as before. Anyway, so we would take that and we would push to the template if we wanted to, which I don't want to right now. But if I go into my templates, then you'll see I've got Linky NPC. This one's bad. This is the one from the project that's only half done. So Link NPC, if I drag them out, right, looks the same. Looking good. And so on this one, what I did is I went next to this player, which is here in the workbench. It has all of the player scripts, but they're all disabled, which would be a smart thing to do to this, which is not my player character. And I'll show you the weirdness with that in a second. And dragged out my and this is, I'll show you why this is actually awesome as well. Dragged out the NPC version that doesn't do anything, and has the exclamation mark text for, is that part of the template? I can't remember why. Anyway, deleted that. But, and then literally, here's what we did. Click this one, picked the first one, actually skipped username as text because I don't want a username. But grabbed the next one, did copy, clicked my thing, and then said paste as new. And I did that for every script in here. And that's how I did it. There might have been a faster way. I don't think you can put the skeletal object in there. So that is how I did it. And bam, fully custom character. Some voxel editing that needed to be done. It's true. But actually, if we go and we just say NPC in here, and limited to voxel objects, you'll see there's like 100 million gazillion parts. You could build NPCs just out of the stuff that Heather has made. And you know, we've got little doodle safari robot. We got enemy NPCs. You could be a skeleton. No one said you can't. All right, I've got confirmation that since you came with the skeletal object, you do have to move the scripts over, but we have copy. We have the complete copy system, so we can paste as new, which means I don't have to like go through and also make sure all of the properties match, which might have caused me to give up, but instead life is easy, life is great. Look at all this hair, so much hair. I don't know, Summer, are any of the Pocket Garden NPCs also hello, welcome to stream. Are any of the Pocket Garden NPCs I don't know if they're called NPC. That's a weird bug, isn't it? There we go. Let's see here. We have one of the happy farmer heads. Yeah. Okay. Look at that. Look at that bug catcher. Got some things. Wait, bug catcher's from something else, right? Yeah. So we've got, I don't know why the icons aren't loading, but okay. Yeah. Probably just grab some old stuff, but there's some cool things in here. So anyway, if you were to just search NPC in general, you would find you would find lots of very cool. Hey, Rectangle Rock, I see you. Very cool. Sorry, I'm just looking at stuff now. Pieces to use, and you could really put one together yourself without having to actually make all the voxel objects. I was just looking for a very, very specific look. So anyway, we're gonna find, there's one problem, right? Which is I've got one link here that besides the player character. So I press play, go into this mode, and you'll see I had two links just show up there. So a funny thing happens when I head over to this rock, which is as I'm running around, they jump off the platform. And yeah, you just see the falling links. I think sometimes Skelly jumps off too. Anyway, let's see if I can't. Anyway, if you check out Twitter, you'll see this morning, one of them managed to, let me just pause and show you with the fly cam. One of them managed to walk over to the weapons. Yeah, there it is. There, he got it. Pick up a bow and show up with the bow. And that is the kind of emergent behavior we live for. So yeah, there's my guy, armed, ready. And you'll see they're actually slightly different because they don't have the same. I changed. Okay, one other thing, just for custom character reasons, which is actually really useful stuff. We need to delete these guys, though. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But NPC link, you're gone. PC link, you're gone. Are there any others? Other PC link, you're gone. Branch is just hanging out. Anyway, we're cleaning up. I think this island actually needs to be like way bigger. I've just been thinking about sort of like the feel as I play through this. I feel very confined, and the whole experience of the game that we're inspired by, is like extremely open. So how do we create this openness? And that's what we're gonna do. But right, is that my list? Project recap, branch. Okay, branch plus rock equals hammer. I'm actually going to move to the end of this project so that we can see some basic cleanup things and maybe make this island bigger. But I'm going to do kind of that task list. Going to do that in reverse order, more or less reverse order, so that you can see what we're up to. Actually, entirely reverse order. We'll do the upload first. Okay, so what was I talking about? Okay, so we cleared out the extra links and we changed the starting weapon. Oh, I was going to show you the other customization, which is the animation. So I did a couple of changes to the animation, but we set the starting. This is the starting weapon from the combat game. It's just perfect for this context. So I just went right back to that guy. No spoilers for why, but it's the perfect weapon. Okay. So what happened with this player character, which you're not going to be able to see now because I don't have one to click on, is I went into, it's not actually character animation, it's character movement is where you select the animations. And so we changed the idle from the one that you see in Dot Big Bang all the time, right? All your characters do it, all the NPCs do it. We're all just like hanging out doing this all the time. And changed it to this other idle DD14. It is a source one that's probably bad. Idle underscore DD. I wonder if we have like a pruned one. Sad idle, fight idle. I don't know. Anyway, performance, we're not really having problems yet. This entire thing is intended to be a single player experience. It's not very big. I'm not worried about it, but I think source tends to be the bigger ones. So this could be bad. But anyway, this is idle. Happy idle DD14. Is this for Diamond Dash, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, don't know what DD is. But yeah. So we basically that's the only one I changed. I experimented with the other ones, and then the other thing that I did is I changed the jump, tried to make the jump speed a little faster. And honestly, if I could make it even faster, I would. But it just didn't look good. So yeah. So this is just a couple of adjustments that we made to feel, I don't know, more like a custom experience. And then you'll see when I do the upload, which we're actually going to do next, how that works. Actually, we're gonna get rid of. Okay, so this button. What this button does is it kills all your data, and this things persist between sessions. So, like if I upgrade this weapon, then the next time I pick up this game on my account, I'll actually have the new weapon that I have, right? So if we'd finished our rock club, which towards the end, we'll get to. I got did not get that much done in the interim. Then but you'll see why this doesn't matter. Then like what happened was is I had the spatula for the longest time, and even when I changed what the player starts with, I wasn't a starting player, so it didn't matter. So I needed to click this button to basically delete my data and start everything over. Oh no, where's my boy? I also want to start in safety and have the enemies show up later, which is just, I hate to say it, but game design right there. So we're going to get there. So eventually we're going to get rid of this button. So that's from the bottom, we're going to do the upload, and then we're going to remove the big red button, and then we're going to make the hammer. So let's do the upload first. I have a website for us. So I'm going to itch.io/jam/.bigbangcombatjam. And that takes me here. And we'll find I uploaded this myself. It is very fast. There it is. How to embed your game. Because what we're talking about is you can to submit to this jam, right? Let's see here. I'm logged in as me. I guess we could join the jam. I don't really want to submit this project. It's Big Bang's project. But I also, yeah. Anyway, I guess I have to. It could be me. Yeah, we'll upload it as Big Bang, and that'll be fine. So we're gonna join the jam, and then we're gonna submit our project, and we're going to upload a new game. And this is, I'm calling it Breath of the Sky. I need to actually rename the project that while we're here. Edit. I'm going to keep the basic combat example so people find it in the search. But you don't have to for your project. Okay, so we are going to call it Breath of the Sky. The project URL. This is the one that where it's on .big bang. Short description or tagline would be like a Zelda inspired game made on .big bang, which is actually a couple of games. Anyway, it's a game, and we're gonna swap this to HTML. That's pretty important. You can't make a web project paid. You shouldn't really for a game jam anyway, but you can do the donation. I'm gonna go ahead and select no payments from mine. So I'm gonna do in development because I'm literally going to change the project after I submit it. So that seems fair. Okay, so now we've got to make the file to upload. And to do that, I am going to just literally open Notepad. We don't even need a development environment. We just need this, right? And I'll go down the other settings as we get there. But anyway, so I'm going to put this in here, and then all I need to do is put my game URL here. Now, you know that if you want a game to be multiplayer, then you want to put a multiplayer link. But in this case, in the embeds, I don't think multiplayer works. So you don't want to do that. What you want to do is okay, boom. Is right here where it says your game URL here. We're going to highlight that. Wonder if there's a good way I could have like used syntax highlight and put it in there. So we've got the example there, and we're gonna it's like 100%, 100%. That's all we're gonna do. And then okay, I do have my phone. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna end up deleting this actually after I submit it, since I'm going to submit it on a different account, not as .big bang, because that makes no sense. Okay, so we're gonna take this and we're gonna save it, and you have to save it as index.html. So, and then I think I just need to take this anyway. So we'll save that. Let's see, that was an experiment. I think that's fine to replace. There was an experiment to upload to this. Okay, anyway, so we got index.html. We are going to, and we don't need like to zip anything like that. It's a tiny file. It was on the desktop. Index. There we go. Boom. Okay, so we've got that, and we're gonna do this at 800 by 400. Because this apparently only works in Unity. I don't know about how that works. And it is mobile friendly. We can automatically start when the page loads, and we do want that full screen button. It's going to make a difference on PCs, especially. Actually, it makes a difference everywhere. And then details, I should really have more here, but this game was made for the combat jam. But there's like an advantage here, right? Which is that like if you've ever wanted to be able to put more of a description to explain more of your intention and process in a game, we're going to call this adventure. Let's see here. UGC is not it. What do we got? I haven't thought about the tags. Anyway, I'm going to do .big bang as a tag, so that we have it. Should we underscore it? Anyway, .big bang. And yeah, I'll just keep that, right? So .big bang is actually a really nice one, so maybe we should all do that. We should probably have added that. Anyway, and we don't need any instructions, things like that, but you basically have the opportunity. You can have comments. Well, we have comments already, right? But to like post devlogs and things like that as you work on your project. Okay. So I should have a cover image. Let's grab something really quickly from the game. Actually, we'll grab the one that I did on the tweet. Just a second. All right. Why is my screenshot program not opening? Huh. Oh, okay. All right, we got this guy. This does it. So we'll save this. Okay. All right, boom. Save that guy. We'll use that as an image. That's a cute image. Um it's bigger than the max size. Okay. Easily fixed in my jank methodology. Okay. Save it again. Easy peasy. Boom. Okay, so we've got that all set up. I think I have everything that I want. I don't think I need any more details. So let's save and view the page. Wait, did I not upload the file? Did I upload it in the wrong place? Upload a zip file. It must be an index.html file. Upload files. Index. Please. This is annoying. Okay. Excuse me while I figure out. All right. All right, so now we're Zaz, and we're gonna upload. We're gonna actually submit the project as ourselves, which makes more sense anyway. So we'll submit my project, and I want to upload a game. We're gonna do it all again, but we're in dark mode apparently because that's how I have myself set up. So this is called Bread of the Sky. That project there. Okay, kind of project, HTML, upload files, index, we're going to embed, it is going to be 800 by 400, that's all on the site. It is mobile friendly, automatically start and full screen button. You do not want scroll bars. We're going to skip that. We're going to upload the cover image again. Boom. Okay, we don't have a trailer. We don't have screenshots. Well, we do have screenshots, right? But this would be a nice place to make a logo. You know, there's a lot of cool things you could do. And let's now save and view on page. And we did it. We did it more or less, right? So now you can see that what I've got going on is here right in the page. I can move, I can fight, I can control the whole game as if I'm in it right here on itch.io as a submitted game. It's a beautiful thing. Absolutely gorgeous. I forgot to change the VFX on that. Exactly the aesthetic here. But there's a lot more I'd love to do with the game, but this is Game Jam. It's about getting it done and then building more in the future. So that's all here. I can full screen from here and get like a much more normal experience. Um, so the thing to understand, right, is that like I'm not logged in right now. So I don't need this button, but two, I will basically be anytime I refresh the page, I'm going to be starting from zero, but that's fine for the way the game is designed for me. So that totally works. I won't be able to, and you can see I'm not logged in because I can't like heart things. And you can like go into it's an iframe, right? So you can go into the login screen and log in, but you don't want to. And so the nice thing about having a custom player avatar in this context is that Link here is what everybody's going to be. I don't have to, it doesn't play anyway. This sort of limited version with like this specific player character just really works for, oh, I love that. That's a good shot right there, looking heroic. Well, now you're working. Okay. So uh not that. Um so anyway, this is really great. You know, you can get out of it the same way you would like anything. And it still works on mobile. So we're gonna do the trick of I'm going to literally open this link on mobile and it's gonna be great. Um Which is like, the thing that if you were sitting on the fence asking yourself, should I use Dot Big Bang? Is this an interesting thing for me? The magic of just pulling up your game in like when you're out with your friends. And okay, so here I am. You can see me. This is it's an Android device. And I'm going to I think it doesn't autoplay on mobile for performance reasons. So anyway, we'll run game. Look at that. Look at that. That's just my phone. Well, it's loading. Load yourself. There things we can do to enhance that. We're going to go here. And then you'll see because it's mobile, I've got buttons to do things. Sorry, this is a very clumsy mobile demonstration. I could probably have virtually piped it in somehow. But anyway, you get the gist of it, right? We're jumping, we're moving around, we can fight enemies. You can just play on your phone. And the magic of when I first started with Dot Big Bang, that's actually what I would do is I had a project that I was building forever on basically Unreal Engine. And that's fine. Thank you. Thank you. Heather, that screen was for you. The ack. But like I had been working on this game forever, and I could tell people about it, I could stream about it, but try getting your non-gamer friends to a stream. It is a experience. My mom watches my streams, so that's pretty cool. But other than that, it's unlikely that they will. But just being able to pull it out on the phone, and then you can, if I'm really, really dedicated to this, right? We could, where is it? Oh, from Chrome, what can I do? All right, there's a share button. And okay, I'm going to walk you through what we're doing here. Is there's a share button on Chrome in the like extended menu, and it has an option for a QR code. So if I click this, I have a QR code. I could literally be sitting next to my friend, have them scan this, and sit next to me and literally be in my game. And if you have been a game dev for a while, especially those of us who are like solo devs or working on small projects or working on our dream projects, getting people into your game is definitely not something you do early, and it's not something you do easily. And so being able to just be like, hey, you want to check this out? Like, bam, you're in it. Done. It's magnificent. I love it so much. Anyway, enough with the pitch, but now you can see I've uploaded the game, and I don't know if it's submitted to. Okay, so this is a draft. We're going to go ahead and make it public, and we will save. And then the submission to the jam should have, I guess maybe I need to go back to the jam to do it. So we'll submit your project, Breath of the Sky, and then for our project, we require a game URL. So we can go ahead and pull that off of here. This didn't work. I didn't confirm the email. Anyway, it's this one. So we'll pull that off of here. And I will go back to my submission and we'll put that there and we'll submit it. And now I am the first, I believe, entry in here. Now the thing is, we don't have like strict rules on like you have to like, I mean, you know, that you have to like be hands off of it for a week after the deadline or whatever. Just get your link in before the deadline so that we can see it. That's what we're here for, right? So I'm the first entry, but I'm gonna keep working on the game. We're not done here. But yeah, that's the magic of it. We've got the file options, all those things. So wherever, upload it, then submit it, and that's the beauty of the thing. Now, in terms of making my project a little bit better, we've got this little platform of doom going on, and this stuff. Let's assume I'm done, which I'm going to regret this. Okay, I'm going to basically make a template of anything that I need to access. So I need this thing, right? That's the pedestal. This is the purchasable object. So I am going to entity, make a new template, and I'm going to name it purchasable sword so that I have that because I'm about to, and we'll hit save everything. And I really liked this pedestal. So, so we'll call this store stand pedestal and we'll make a new template of that. And I think Skelly is great too. So we'll make a template out of him. Multiple entities selected. What else do I have selected? Just this guy? All right. And basically this is another one. This is a template, so I have to unlink it and create a new one. So we'll do that. And we'll do a new template and we'll call this NPC enemy skeleton. Right? Boom. Got him. Right in there. Okay, so there's that. And then let's see here with weapons. Actually, all of these are just really great. All of these are perfect for what I want in terms of like the club and the swords and stuff like that. The base change, where's that other bow? Anyway, oh, okay. So if you mess this up, then you can, or if you don't save all the things you want before you're about to do the crazy deletion that I'm about to do, then you can, well, these are enemy weapons. That's why they look so good. And I just wanted to save the player weapons. Because like my voxel object guy didn't really have a weapon. I don't know if we could. You need the skelly guy. So anyway, we could make a skelly guy who has a weapon. Or we could even have made ours on unless you do that. So basically, what I'm gonna do is because I'm kind of done with what I'm doing with mine and my next weapon. I just need a weapon, don't I? All right, let's definitely save the this one because that's the one we've got that we're actively using right now. The other ones will technically be referenced by the project, and the project will still be able to get them in the database just from me moving them. Yeah. But yeah, I really want these weapons. These are, well, because I'm thinking of a mechanic where enemies drop weapons and we pick them up, which is like we'd have to add an extra step where you basically turn your material into a weapon. And we may get to that today, but probably not because I'm 45 minutes into this and I still haven't deleted the button. So anyway, I'm going to save this template. So I'll unlink from template and then new template, and I wish I had actually kept it the same because like the problem is that like say I go and I actually change this in the weapons database, it still won't be my rusty sword, right? Because it's referencing this player weapon rusty sword. I am going to keep that name, player weapon rusty sword. I'm going to save it and I'm going to actually substitute mine in. I don't know why. But Okay, so we'll save that as there, and then so that I don't mess myself up later, I'm going to go into the cosmetics here, into the cosmetic and weapons database, weapon data, and I'm going to change the template to mine because that way if I pull this out and change it, it'll actually show up. Okay, so that's that, and then basically we're just going to delete all of the stuff that's on the platform here. Not any of these. These are essential scripts that run the game. So I'm going to leave those here for now. And I've got a teleport here that I've actually deleted. So we don't need you either. So anyway, boom. Okay. So now I've got fewer objects in the game, which is good to have. Let's press play and make sure nothing's broken. All right. Wait, what happened to my sword? Oh dear. What did I do? Okay, let's save and refresh and see what's happening here. I have a sword. Go up to the guy, fight him with my sword. And then that animation is really fast, and I think I need to reverse it so that it goes like ba da 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 in more of the kind of style of the games that I'm imitating. So that okay, yeah, my Zonai respawns, but he doesn't respawn. I may have set a long respawn timer, but that VFX was a little suspicious. Anyway, so that's basically the game right now. So we've removed basically, where is it? Yeah, my island of floating things besides that text, which I was going to conceal more deeply into the cliff side so that I can still edit it later. I did a funny thing, funny errors. Could be maybe I just need to like start him higher. Yeah, we'll check him next time I do the playthrough. So let's go up to the cliff, head up here, and then can select all of these little just giant. Oops, actually that might work. But anyway, so we got this, and then we'll just remove the cliff from my selection. Shift. Okay, and that should be all of this stuff, and then 2 for movement, and we'll just put it up in the glyphs so you can't see it floating in the world. I changed the colors on it too, just to make it more readable to myself. I considered, since I was walking back and forth into the platform, actually doing the thing where you change the lighting in that area, because there's a little bit of bloom in this game, which can make things hard to read. But this isn't that bad. Anyway, okay, so we'll save that change. We got rid of a bunch of stuff. We can actually, let's because it's good practices, let's look at the stats panel. So that's here. We'll see how many entities we have in the game. We will entities. That's per frame. Do we have total? Okay, we have 57 total entities. And that's with it playing. Okay. That's wild. That's not very many entities. We could add a lot more floating platforms if we want to, but we really just don't have a lot of content in the game. Like arguably we don't have a game. But that's going to be a project for a later date. So anyway, this is done, and the last thing I need to deal with is the self-destruct button. And somebody clever in the chat is going to tell me where I actually find that. I want to say, game controller, because it wasn't in UI because I've disabled all the UI. Reset player state UI. Ha, I found it. I didn't need any help, right? So honestly, I could no, I think that's a different one. But we could just delete this whole thing. But let's just, can we disable the button, and then we shouldn't be able to click it and delete our data. So we'll save that and refresh. But you know what that does? Speaking of him following through, okay. So we got this little Zonai guy who is very close to the edge. I was just thinking the starting platform just needs to be bigger. It's claustrophobic right now. You want to be able to run away and actually get out of his influence. All right, so we'll wait for the VFX. Okay, we saw the VFX. Let's find out where he is. Entity search, Shmonai. Yeah, I would say that's, there we are. There we are. We're still falling because we don't have an automatic death and we're just flailing about it with many smear frames. Anyway, okay. Good to know. I guess. Yeah, anyway, bigger platforms. I love that he can fall, but oh my god. Where's my platform? It's so far away. We're just gonna wait, I still, oh, I have bone fragments on here. That's right. Okay, yeah, I got the bone fragments because they fit in so nicely with the color scheme. So we'll move this one a little further in, and I just need a bigger platform, and I'm going to do that by duplicating this one. So put that there, and we'll grab, wait, oh no, I accidentally deleted a bunch of stuff here. That sucks. Where's rectangle rock? Oh no. Okay. And this is now, all right, well, we can add that again. So I'm gonna search, I think liked is how I did this. No, I like a lot of things. Whew, okay, so where's my rectangle rock? Okay, so where's the tintable rectangle rock? Anyway, actually, this color's fine. It'll work. So we're gonna use you to make more platform. And let's just look at all the rock things. There are so many rock things. I retinted some of them. No, that's the green one. Let's see here. Let's look at my rocks because I have many rocks. Okay, that's the tall rock there. Oh, we could do rock pile. It's tintable, which is what I liked about it. Yeah, you can really see the bloom if you make anything white right now. It's maybe a bit much, arguably a bit much, but we can tint it so that it's not white anymore. And we'll pick one of the, not link colors, but yeah, environment colors. Yeah, that works. And then this one we could probably actually tint a little bit as well with just like a little bit of, how are we gonna make you like blend in? Yeah. Okay. Bam. So we've got another island there to go to. It's not great, but it is what it is. And we can nestle this one under here so that my Zonai cannot run away. Anyway, there's a lot more I'd like to add to this, but we are at the 1 o'clock point and we have deleted the big red button. But I'm gonna have to do a shorter stream this time, so it's gonna be like 1 hour. So we're almost done. And but you can book me on over to the Discord and get some help and see the other things. So we dealt with the button, we dealt with the island, we accidentally deleted some stuff that we'd made as a result. Let's just do a quick playthrough, see what it looks like. We our boy is facing the wrong direction. And healthy. It's a healthy one. I did want to put him, maybe really we should just move him to the second island and give you a chance or start you somewhere else. Kind of like him under the tree. Should probably add more of these trees. Anyway, now we're in the second area. It's a little bare and sad because I had a plan for some environmental storytelling with these pillars. We're gonna Octo Temple this. Okay, that's a little conspicuous. Let's bring it down here. I don't know. All right. Not good at doing this on the fly. We were gonna do some pillars. Rotate and sink some pillars, that kind of thing. Create kind of a temple sort of feeling. I guess I really want this in that far corner there. Anyway, it's hard sometimes figuring out how you're gonna. Three to rotate. Boom. Boom. Okay, that's my story. We got a temple. You've accidentally deleted so many things over the years. You live in fear of yourself. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that in a big way. Anyway, that is what we are going to achieve today. Please submit your game on itch. I just want to see it. I want to see all the games on itch. I want to see devlogs, and I have dreams for the stuff that we could be in the future, and it's going to be very cool. There is coming up on May 26th, I believe, 1 week from right now. There will be a stream. Your Digital Monkey dev is going to be there. Your Zaz is going to be there. Summer's going to be there, I'm pretty sure. And we're all going to play through these combat games. So if you want to see us get maybe killed by your enemies or something else, then yeah, that's coming up 1 week from now. Get psyched. Get your combat games in. Get on the Discord. Talk about your process. Chat with us. Submit them on itch. All of those things. Pester me. And right now, if you want to work, co-work, ask questions with the devs themselves, all of that good stuff, head on over to the Discord. And we will have summer. Sorry, we got the summer redundancy going on. We'll have Heather there to answer any questions like I was doing just now when I was like, where's the thing? And there were answers in the chat. It's like that, but even faster and amazing, and it will help you too. And Summer will be there. It's going to be amazing. I will not be there. I'm having a baby emergency, but it has been lovely. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I hope to see your amazing combat games in the future. I heard tell of a combat game this morning that I am very psyched about, and I've seen images of another one that I cannot wait to play. So things are going to be beautiful and wonderful, and I will see you all in this form again on Friday. Have a great weekend of honorable combat to you all. I understand where my ending screen is. Here we go. Goodbye, friends.